So I'm going to go ahead and guess that you probably already know what you need to do to get the thing that you want. It's probably not a lack of knowledge that's holding you back. Whether it's growing your business, getting more clients, losing weight, getting that six-pack abs, getting the promotion, beating that quarter mile, like whatever the thing is that you want to do, chances are what's not holding you back is a lack of information, because Google, YouTube are chock full of how to do just about anything. It's probably also not a lack of motivation, because I'm guessing you want the thing for a reason. You want the thing because it's going to bring certain benefits and outcomes and feelings and emotions into your life. And that's why you want to do it. That's why you have that desire. It's probably also not because of a lack of ability, because you probably already know how to do the things that need to be done. And if you don't, there's plenty of options available to you in terms of coaching, training, support, mentorship. You can get the support that you need to develop the ability to do the things that need to be done. It's probably not all of those things. That's not what's holding you back. You've got access to information, you are motivated, and you can develop the skills. So what's left? You're out of excuses now. Why aren't you doing that? Despite all that, you're still not doing the things. You're still not taking the steps, taking the action that you need to take, that you know you need to take, because the path is pretty clear to get the results that you want. Why not? What's the problem? Well, if that's your situation, the problem is likely that you don't have a high enough level of necessity. Okay, you don't have a high enough level of necessity. You don't need to do this. The consequences of not doing this are not dramatic. They're not painful. Nothing tangibly happens to you or affects you adversely if you don't do it. At least you think. That's your problem. You're not bringing to mind the consequences of not doing this and really drawing through the first, second, and order consequences. And here's why this is super dangerous, because usually the first order consequence of not doing these things, not going out and doing the outreach or creating the content if you want to get clients, or going to the gym if you want to lose weight, or hitting the track if you want to improve your quarter mile, whatever it may be, the first order consequence is usually pretty good. It's usually very, very positive, very comfortable. I don't have to do something. I can rest, I can relax, I can stay in my comfort zone, I can spend my time eating pizza and watching television. It's usually positive in terms of the first order consequence. And if you limit yourself to the first order consequence of not doing the thing that you know you should be doing, then everything's good. No problem, right? Life is good. The challenge is when you begin to look at the second and third order consequences of not doing the things that you should be doing. So what happens when you don't do marketing, you don't do business development? In the immediate, things are great. You don't have to do the work. It's, you avoid all that discomfort. You're not putting yourself out there. You're not working hard. You're just serving your clients, doing your thing. That's all very comfortable. That's fantastic. Second and third order consequences are, well, then all of a sudden when the work dries up, you have no pipeline. When a client decides to go another way, you have no way to replace them. When you're getting hammered on fees by another client, you have no way to replace them with another client, another prospect. And then you got a big problem on your hands. So the second and third order consequences are typically negative, and the first order consequence is typically positive when you're not doing the work that you need to be doing. Another example, going to the gym. Save yourself some time, right? The hour a day or hour every couple of days. Save yourself the time and go and do something else more productive until you get diabetes, until you get heart disease. Or even before that, and less dramatic, when your weight starts to gain, right? And then you're experiencing the side effects of being overweight, right? Second, third order consequences. So how do you get around this? Right? How do you essentially hack your way into doing the things that you know you should be doing? You know you should be doing these things. You're motivated to do them. You have the ability to do them. How do you hack yourself into actually doing them consistently and getting the results? Well, the hack is raise necessity. Okay, that's the simple hack. Raise necessity. Convince yourself that this absolutely has to happen, because those second and third order consequences are inevitable if you continue going down this path and don't do the things that you need to be doing. So the simple question to ask yourself on a daily basis, ideally first thing in the morning, is the following. What happens if I don't do this? And then intellectually, rationally, draw out the consequences. Okay, well, if I don't do my outreach today, I'll save myself some time. Sure. I don't go to the gym today, I'll save myself some time. I'll be comfortable. But then what are the second and third order consequences? Well, then I'm not going to have a pipeline. I'm not going to have leads. I'm not going to hit my revenue goals next month or the month after. I'm going to gain weight. I'm going to have lower energy for the gym, right? What are the second and third order consequences? List them out. Like actually make a list every morning. What happens if I don't do the things I need to do today? Make a list of all the things that'll happen. Second and third order consequences and beyond that will happen if you don't do the things you need to do today, here and now, right? Make a list and look at it, and I'll be damned if you don't do the things you need to do today. Okay, hope that helps. Any questions or comments, drop them below. Cheers.